I started asking, and this might be a question you want to ask yourself, what must I believe for this pattern to continue so that I can quit quitting on myself? And that question right there exposed everything. For me, the belief was I can lose weight, but I always sabotage. And as long as I believed that, I would always behave in ways that made it true. And once I saw that, I couldn't blame food. I couldn't blame my hormones. I couldn't blame my schedule. I couldn't blame stress anymore. I couldn't blame my husband. I couldn't blame my personality. I had to take thoughts captive. It's like it wasn't enough to just recognize it. I had to take it captive. And what that looked like is, if I believe this, I will behave this way. Can you see this pattern? I hope this is making sense. And if I want to become somebody different, I must believe something different. So I swapped it. I did a thought swap. I've been teaching this for years and years. I swapped it. And so instead of me believing the thought, I always sabotage. That thought became, you know what? I'm learning consistency. And I don't have to repeat old cycles. So when that old thought came, whatever form it was in, I'll start over on Monday. Or I shouldn't have to say no. I would interrupt it. Full out, once I was aware of it, I would just interrupt it. And you have to be profoundly intentional with interrupting wrong thoughts. That's how you take them captive. And for me, what I did from that point forward was I renewed my mind with the new thought. I started to speak what it was that I knew I had to believe as absolute truth instead of believing what I was believing as my truth. And I had to start practicing different behaviors, like small things, like just create a plan and obey the next right thing, and just do the next right thing, and practice stacking victories, practice finishing the day well, making one aligned choice after another. Stop believing that I had to wait for Monday. I had to start telling myself, Sherry, don't collect evidence against yourself. And over time, my becoming unfolded. And it wasn't because I just modified my behavior. It wasn't because I was always motivated or inspired to do hard things. It wasn't because I kept forcing myself. But it's because my belief aligned. And so now I want to coach you. And I don't want you to ask yourself, what lie am I believing? Because that's going to be too hard to really figure this out. I want you to answer this question and then hit pause. Where am I stuck? Think about your life right now in the areas where you've not been able to behave differently. Where am I stuck? Are you stuck with inconsistency like I was? Are you stuck in emotional eating? Are you stuck in nighttime snacking? Are you stuck in getting yourself to spend time with the Lord? Are you stuck with believing the thought that you can't cook? Are you stuck in believing that my family doesn't eat the way that I eat, so therefore I can't meal prep and cook because they won't eat what I... Are you stuck with frustration over the scale not moving because you're focusing on the wrong number?